guys, as you already know, my name is Supertymanplays and welcome to episode 6 of Horizon. Guys, I believe this is the episode that we finally, and I mean finally, enter the Forbidden West. So guys, with that said, as always, this is what happened last time on Horizon Forbidden West. What are you doing?
About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
Oh gosh, here we
Nice
go
to
again.
see you too.
Ooh, that got hurt.
Yay. And Ulvund has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah!
That's more like it.
Yeah!
He's gonna go mad.
Don't you?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Alright guys, as you saw last time, we talked to a couple people. Then we went down like a mountain thing. We went down the mountain. Wow, we didn't go. I can't remember the guy's name. The guy's name will be at the top of the screen. But he brought us down to where we are. Well, not to where we are now. Further that way. Okay, hello. Then we had trouble back there as well, so we died. Once you guys saw how ridiculous that death was. After that, I couldn't be bothered to do it again, so we headed down here. That's the gate we came in. We did it. Obviously, we came here. We talked to Petra was here. Petra's welcomed in. So we could have a drink. I think the bar's over there. I know where she is now. The bar is over there. Then we went out, killed the bristlebacks, came back to do this. But before we done this, we had a talk with is it Uland? Whatever his name is. Yeah. And we gave him the talking he needed to. We upgraded our weapons and stuff. And then what else happened now? Oh, before we came back, before we took care of the bristlebacks we needed to take back, we got to fight another bristleback, but that's where the video stopped recording for some reason. I didn't realize. That's my bad, but you guys didn't miss much of that bit. But yeah, and obviously then we came back here. We also saved the guy. You guys also missed that because of the video stopped recording, but we just killed 3 scroungers. That was it really. So it wasn't nothing major. But you guys haven't missed anything to do with the story, and let's go talk to the priest geezer. I guess. Let's head into the Forbidden West.
Clear. Get moving.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
said.
I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay?
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Lightwaddies. Like Aloy said, captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
Oh, you gotta have more stuff to be pulling all that. Yeah, get moving.
Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. First, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around too.
And what you got for me? I really need to modify it, but yeah. Unknown machine strike. What's this?
Looks like an interesting game. What are the rules?
A newcomer. Sorry, kid. I don't have time to teach you.
Right. If I go back to Chain Scrape, I bet I can find someone who can teach me this game.
Okay, yeah, we don't have time for it right now, so obviously you can't kill them.
There's Errand. Looks like he's had a few. Gentlemen.
Oh no.
That's our cue.
Taking the edge off?
Well, if the end of the world's coming, I don't need sober for it. Now, let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So whatever you need, ask away.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seen the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. But you would have put
Bad
them all
man.
on the table.
She got battered by them
How
man.
have things been since I...
Your silent departure. Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the clay. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. It wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
Does this mean we can't go back to
What do you know about
Rust's
the embassy?
grave?
Oh, yeah, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tanakh. But so if
I'll keep that in mind.
Barren light.
What do you know about this place?
well, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tanakh made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
I better get going.
Right, you'll have to do complicated Aloy things. Maybe just don't disappear completely this time.
No promises.
I mean, look what you've done to
What I'm
Bob.
really trying to say is, if you ever do need me,
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
not done counting. Be careful out there.
Oh, I won't. Alright.
Lighten up, Paiv. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the...
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, the second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy.
Someone that knows the name.
I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed.
For what?
Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders.
And?
Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. Now we're open, once the Tanakh have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Tanakh's marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their...
Alright, I don't have time for this.
I came back...
It was...
It was indeed.
Right, where's the geezer now?
If he's the one keeping the gates shut,
I'll take you to him. But I have to warn... The commander isn't one to break...
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
see about that.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Bring me to him.
This way.
There's a lot
Come
of
now.
activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and change scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled.
Move, man. Seriously, gonna be wait for
Stand
the...
aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace your...
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern
He
their
looks
own
like a
people?
geezer.
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West.
I wanna know when you're gonna let me in.
If you don't like it, run back to Meridian. File a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh's horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Oh, I'll go. No, I'm going now.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
So you think I'm waiting? Wow. And he's gonna be mad, isn't he?
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
I'm asking nicely.
Hey, Barren.
Hi, Aaron.
What's happening? You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
Oh, that's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Yeah, I'd love to see some try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, nose off! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let it through, boys. Saving the world.
forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl,
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
She's gonna ditch you again, you know. I'm telling you, she's gonna ditch you again, bro. So this is into the Forbidden West. Well, okay. Are we?
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Oh, we're not in the
yeah,
West yet.
well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
There's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
I really didn't sound happy about that. I'll tell you that right now. Really? So you ain't gonna stop me.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own.
You wanna die, mate?
By turning back. Now. Hold!
She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Why do they both look like my man?
I am unyielding Fashav, once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Now I'm even more curious about you, knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I will regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tanakh, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels and peace.
How did you come to be among the Tanakh?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Go on then.
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tanakh into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate. I was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hikaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
Desperate
So
measures?
when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate.
I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hikaro's feet, I demanded this rite, called the Kurut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hikaro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kurut. Little did I know what I was in for.
I feel like this is gonna be like how they made a
Yes.
Seeker and
But it is no ordinary trial.
obviously not before that.
It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive.
Okay.
It is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kurut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hikaro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakths still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
Okay, that's enough for now.
I think I've heard enough for now.
As you wish.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind.
What?
As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hikaro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
Okay. I kind of want to hear more about
How
him
did
in
you
this
come to be
game.
among the Tenakth?
It's quite a... Though I...
I guess we have time.
Very well. Hoping I fit. When the clan... I eyed and they unlocked a cork that I...
So when you...
Oh, we're gonna have to go back. Okay.
The other two...
Right, we'll quickly skip through all this. Back to where we were.
You...
Yes, it doesn't... I had...
You wound...
The winner...
You...
The word in practice... I won, but meant... I just... The truth...
So, here we
So
go.
then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. But there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hikaro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The Karja talk about Hikaru as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it.
Not the last.
Alright. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tanakh is a lot different than how they do. You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hikaru knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tanakh can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No, the other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Karja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Hikaru's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hikaru has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
How is she saying that?
Lancers! Form up!
How many? Okay. Oh, okay.
They're riding machines.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Sirens.
Son of a...
Hashav,
I hate this guy, you
come
know.
with us now, or not at all.
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Archers! Keep them back! Left flank! To the Kaja! Run them down!
Ah, okay. And I'm glad to take them out, yeah? Alright, Ayla.
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
Kaja! Stand your ground!
Fire on will! I don't have a shot!
Go on. No.
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center! Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come!
We're spotted.
Okay. Right. I almost went into battle without my bow. Okay. Hey, go on. Wait. Oi! Yo, these men are ruthless, man.
One more traitor dead! One more traitor dead! Help them out!
Alright. She gonna come down? Or is she gonna stop there like a coward? That's a shot. Is man here? Is he holding down a machine? Ah, he's crazy. Man said he was holding a machine, you know. Go on. Man said he was holding a machine like that. Okay, hold on. Whoa. I thought I got the flame bow, did I not? Did I not get the flame bow? Uh-oh. That means it's gonna be tougher to take that. Oh, wait, yes. Give me that. Hit the shot, come on.
I'll flush her out.
Does that mean I can ride them? Jump, Ayla. Whoa, okay. Relax, man. There we go.
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Oh, that's how I get the glider from, okay. He's got a shield as well, great. Leave all alone, man.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. I can break through his shield if I damage it enough. We've got to get through that shield.
What is... Nah. Legend.
No shots left.
Hey, will you chill out?
There! Now's my chance! Give it up! His shield's regenerated.
Ah! That damn shield.
There's a break his guard.
Ow!
Shield's gone. He's vulnerable.
I don't have any potions. I don't have potions.
You're not stopping me. I needed that. Gotta take down that shield.
he's this tough, how tough she gonna be? Hey, relax, man.
There, he's exposed.
Aloy.
You can't escape!
I've got to break that shield.
Watch me kill him now. Next time my show goes. Really? If the game's not stupid, I should be able to get bare damage to his head.
That shield's not gonna save you.
Aloy? Aloy, please.
Give it up.
Aye. Mate, you need to relax. Where is he? No ammo, no ammo, no ammo. Oh, he's gonna die.
You're not stopping me.
Ah! Bombs, you know, they hurt, you know.
Shield's gone. He's vulnerable.
That won't stop me!
What's not gonna stop you, mate, huh? Shut your mouth. Ah!
Your turn. Come down here and face me.
Hey, look, I'm not ready for her yet.
It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life ticket. Comrades, mark this day. Today you have decimated the marshals, slaughtered the Karja. So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out.
Silence that son of a... Oh, I hate that guy.
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're
Oh
going
yeah,
on without
I
me,
just
aren't you?
clocked.
Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
Don't think it can take a hit.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tanakh have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Wadis, Fashav, a massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tanakh territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tanakh's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tanakh territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
It's too bad about Nozar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
So he's gonna lead the place then.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tanakh.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack.
You said the Tanakh lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, and then pat their turn.
Right. I saw
The desert, where everyone else sees
You said the desert.
somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other two clans.
Okay.
Don't say.
During the Red... But the...
Sorry, but I
Maybe the Scroll...
I really need to talk to you more. Okay, maybe
Fashav called Regala a rival. Someone the Tanakh chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tanakh weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could...
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tanakh. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tanakh.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
Alright, good. Alright.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return.
Alright. Say I'm none.
And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
So do I. Alright.
fill up like
Let's collect some meds first. Oh. Wow. That could have went better. Hold square wasn't in the air to deploy and glide. Okay, circle to start.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The blight, the storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. The woman who led the ambush, Regalla, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. What's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels?
Wow, that's a very good question actually. What does the powder did the idiot want this time? Oh, I do hate that guy. A lot.
Pack's full. I can get it from my stash later.
Yikes. Right, yeah. Probably should have been doing this whilst I was fighting, but yeah. I should have tried the gliding thing then. Okay. Just a couple more stuff to loot. That's already been looted. That's it, right? Well, okay, so wait, how is he allowed across the line? Right, where did you say the tall neck was now? There it is. Right, let's save the game first. What machines, what part of the machines are these for? Oh, so I could glide up this, right? Okay. Right. Good. Okay, so what? I just jump and click square.
It worked. Wow, okay. Guess I can leap off just about any cliff now.
Just about any cliff. Try that again. Okay, do you have to hold it or can you just press it? Right. Oh no, okay, you have to hold it. Okay. Right. Do you what? Go to the coordinates recovered from the spire. Right, where was that campfire now? Here it is. Ah, there we go. Alright. That looks like the thing he was trying to wake up, but I'm not quite sure. But yeah. Alright guys. With that said, it is that time. We have run out of time. So be sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn the notification bell on so you never miss an episode. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a good rest of the day. That's all for now. I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Peace.